Namaste, Sasyakal, Assalam alaikum, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's come onto our mats. We are truly heading into the depths of winter. And so our practice, we're going to keep harmonizing with the energy of the season. We are preparing for good health to sustain us through the winter months. And so our practice will be really helping to shift the lymphatic fluid around the body that will boost our immunity, protect us from all the bacteria and viruses that are flying around, and enable us to fight off anything that we may catch from a place of improved health. And this is part of your holistic care. So drawing upon the doshas, our Ayurvedic science, and working with the kapha and the vata energies of the season so that they can become really provoked and aggravated in winter. Because if you think about what's happening outside in the environment, what's happening seasonally, those traits that are contained within kapha and vata, the dry, cold, dark, become aggravated. So we want to counterbalance them. So remember, like attracts like, so opposites balance. So we're going to balance the energy of the season by drawing upon our internal fire, Agni. Coming onto your mats, having all that you need available. So please draw upon a folded blanket, cushion, or bricks. They will help to lift the earth up towards you, provide you with some balance and steady you. But also, if you want to draw upon your props for comfort and support, they are available for you, my friends. Let's come into Surya Mudra. And Surya Mudra is the ring finger, which represents the earth element. And then bring the thumb to the ring finger knuckle. This is Surya Mudra. Palms face up. Closing your eyes. Grounding, settling. Preparing for your practice. And if you choose not to close your eyes, soften your gaze. Begin to mentalize and visualize the core. We're working with the Agni, the internal combustive fire, which is located at the seat of the Manipura chakra, at the solar plexus above the navel and below the diaphragm. So in your mind's eye, visualize a flame, roaring fire. Imagine that you are sitting around a campfire or bonfire or the fireplace on a cold winter's evening. The heat from the fire is warming you, the embers sustaining and holding in the heat. Our mantra for today is Om Agnaye Namaha. Om Agnaye Namaha, invoking the digestive, transformative, eliminating energy of fire. We'll open our practice by chanting Om 3 times, and then we'll chant our mantra before moving to pranayama. Inhale to bring your hands together at the heart center. Om. Om. Om Agnaye Namaha. Om Agnaye Namaha. Om Agnaye Namaha. Om. Releasing your hands from Namaskar. So bring your hands into your Surya Mudra again. Thumb on the ring finger index, palms face up. I'm going to move into a round of Kabalabati breath, pranayam, the shining skull breath. This is a cleansing breath, but it also activates the heat. And it sort of builds the heat with each active exhale. And the breath is, the inhale is passive. So we'll do a little practice. So it's an active exhale, and that will automatically draw in the breath at the completion of the exhale. And you will also be pumping your lower abdomen here. So my abdomen is lovely and juicy at the moment. Preparing for the winter months, people. Our appetites increase, we layer up to prepare ourselves for the season ahead, and I'm already preparing there. So you can place your hands on your abdomen and you'll do a pumping action. So you can see that my lower abdomen is inhaling and exhaling. So it's drawing in, navel to the spine, and then releasing. And so there's a pumping action at the, I'll say it this way, Ivan, so you can continue to see me. It's a pumping action. So let's start. Inhale fully, my friends. If you are asthmatic, or if you're on your moon cycle, or you have a migraine, then I advise you to stay with, or hernia, I advise you to stay with long, deep breathing instead of this pumping action. Inhaling fully. And then let's draw the navel into the spine. Pump the belly in and actively exhale through the nose. So you'll notice that I'm forcing the breath out of the nose at a steady, firm pace. But the action really is coming from my abdomen, because I'm drawing my abdomen in. And this drawing in of the abdomen is what's driving the air out. And this is activating, almost like combustion, bellows at the fire to combust the fire. So when you have a little bit of kindling and you're blowing air at it to get the fire started. So that's just our introduction. Let's practice now together. So you can keep that one hand on the lower abdomen to feel that sensation of the abdomen drawing in and out. Inhale fully. As you exhale, draw the navel into the spine. The breath can be steady, slow. Keep the face relaxed. Keep the shoulders relaxed. You're not, hunching up the shoulders here. You should only see the navel really moving, the abdomen moving in as you pump the air out. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out. Tuck the chin. Engage the Jaladhar Bandh. So you have, by drawing the navel in, you have the Uddiyana Bandh engaged. You'll have squeeze at the pelvic floor through this pumping action. In any event, tuck the chin in. Hold the breath out for as long as it feels comfortable for you. And then lift the chin, maintain the Mula Bandh and the Uddiyana Bandh, and take a breath in. Fill the lungs. Tuck the chin, hold the breath in for as long as is comfortable for you. When you're ready to take a breath out, release the chin and slow breath out. And then you can release the Uddiyana and the Mula Bandh. Take a breath in and out here, and we'll do one more round of Kabalabati, shining star, this powerful cleansing and heat invoking breath. Full breath in through your nose. Exhale actively by pumping the belly in towards the spine. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale completely. Hold the breath out. Tuck the chin. Holding the breath out as long as it feels comfortable and sustainable for you before you need to draw a breath in. And then when you're ready to draw a breath in, release the Jalandhar Bandh, the throat lock. Take a breath in. Fill the lungs. Tuck the chin to engage the Jalandhar Bandh, the throat lock. Hold the breath in for as long as it feels comfortable for you here. It's really guiding and directing the breath here, the pran, to activate our vital life force. And then when you're ready to take a breath out, release the throat lock and gently exhale the breath. Take a natural breath in. And then let's hold. Let's return to a natural breath. Now we're going to start off by lying on the floor, my friends. And we're going to place our feet flat on the earth. You can place a soft blanket underneath, folded blanket underneath your crown if you wish. Place your palms face down on the earth. Inhale. So we're going to squeeze the pelvic floor here, the Mula Bandh. Draw the navel into the spine. So press the lower back into the floor, and this will give you a forward tilt with the pelvic bowl. So that you're squeezing the pelvic floor, the Mula Bandh. You have drawn the navel in towards the spine. The small of your back is flat against the earth, palms face down. Now very gently here, let's take our awareness to this area and gently roll the pelvis so that it tilts forward and it tilts back. And literally this is a movement with the spine, the tailbone, so the base of the spine, the tailbone, and the pubis. So you're tilting forward, engaging the abdomen, rolling the back onto the floor, and then you're tilting the spine towards the earth, tilting the pubis between the legs, and releasing the lower back from the floor. So let's take 10 rounds here. You may close your eye. Awareness is gathered here again at the core. Gentle movements here. And when you draw the navel in towards the spine, really hug everything in to the midline so that the small of the back is connected fully with the earth. So just preparing our body for our practice, activating the Agni, the fire element within, to bring warmth and build heat during the winter months. And when you've completed your 10 rounds, let's come into stillness here. Hug in the knees. Gentle roll from side to side. And we're at Panasana. This is a wind relieving pose, it's known as. So you get the digestive fire active. Extend the left leg long. Keep that right knee tucked in. Flex the left foot. Take the hand to the outside of the right knee and roll it over the middle of the body so you bring your left leg down to the earth. Keep your gaze to the right. Your arm can be at a right angle away from your body, or softly away from your body. Gaze to the right. Left hand on top of left leg. A deep twist here. Jatra Parivartanasana. 3 full breaths here into the lower abdomen in this twist. So twists and turns of the abdomen help to activate the fire element that is contained as the essence of the Manipura chakra. Inhale back to center. Let's release the right leg up tall. Flex the foot. Take a moment here. And let's reach up with our hands towards the foot. And you can place your hands behind your back, or you can reach up towards the foot. So we're just very gently again activating the core here. And then one more here, bend into that knee, hug it in one more time. And let's come into half happy baby. So your options here, take the right hand to the back of the right thigh, take the peace fingers, wrap them around the big toe, keep the left hand on the top of the left leg, and open out the right hip into Ardha Ananda Balasana, half happy baby. Exhale. Let's release the right leg to the earth and hug in the left knee. So, Ardha Konasana here, half wind relieving pose. And when you're ready, my friends, let's take the right hand to the outside of the left knee and roll over onto the right hip. The right hand on top of the left knee, left arm extended out. Take your gaze to the left. Remember your mudra for your hands is Surya Mudra. Thumb to the ring finger, knuckle. The ring finger is folded in. The sun seal. 3 full breaths here, deep into the abdomen. Inhale back to center. Let's extend the left leg long. Flex the foot. And options again here to reach towards that left toe. So really all we're doing is sort of crunching very gently up the abdomen, reaching for the toes helps us to create that feeling of crunch. So 5 here. And then when you've completed those, tuck that leg back in and then move into a happy baby on the left side. Again, left hand to the back of the left thigh, or you can wrap your peace fingers around your big toe. And draw that left knee in towards the left armpit. Keep the right hand on top of the right leg. And I can already feeling the warmth. Let's release that foot, extend the legs long, reach overhead. Big stretch here from the fingertips all the way down to the toes. And my friends, from here, we're going to roll over onto our abdomens. And we're coming to what we call Ashwin or Ashwin Mudra. So this is one that we've never practiced before together, and I have never done this in front of people. So bear with me, my friends. So we lie on our abdomens. Let's place our elbows out to the sides of the mat, cross our hands. We can place our eyebrow center on the back of our hands. So you're lying prone here. And you may wonder, well, what is this Ashwin Mudra that you're talking about? Ashwin Mudra, my friends, is a seal that we create by squeezing the pelvic floor, the mulaband, and the sphincter, so that we create this lock or seal of energy at the very root. And Ashwin literally means force. So we're going to pull in the pelvic floor, that's the perineum, and squeeze the sphincter by squeezing the buttocks and rolling them in towards each other. So really active around the back, the length of the body here, and particularly around the buttocks. So reaching out through the toes, the legs are engaged. Squeeze the thighs in towards each other, squeeze the buttocks. Draw the pelvic floor up towards you. Engage the core here. The back of the body is fully engaged from the navel all the way down to the feet. This is Ashwin Mudra. Really, the mudra is the pelvic floor and the sphincter around that root area. Now soften and release everything. And you should feel the difference between the tension and the release. So you can probably guess, we're activating the digestive fire. The digestive fire helps us to process and absorb all of the healthy nutrients that we need from our diet. It helps us to reboost the immunity system and helps us to feel re-energized and revitalized during a season when we may feel depleted or low. So let's practice Ashwin Mudra one more time. Elbows out to the side, eyebrows centered to the back of the hands. Legs extended long. So start by squeezing the pelvic floor, the mulaband, by drawing it up towards your abdomen. The navel draws in. Begin to squeeze the sphincter, contract the buttocks, squeeze the thighs in towards each other, activate all the way down the length of the legs. And this is great. If you ever want to see your own cellulite, this is the best way of seeing your own cellulite. I love looking at my ripples of cellulite in front of the mirror. One more breath here. And let's release and soften, my friends. Take a moment here. And from here, we're going to move into Shavasana, Locust Pose. Arms alongside the body, palms face down. Inhale, let's lift up the arms up in the air. And remember here, you can have your Surya Mudra. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, let's lift the right leg. Lower the right leg. Inhale to lift the left leg. Lower the left leg. Now let's lift both arms and both legs together. You can keep your eyebrows centered on the air for the moment. Squeeze everything in. Exhale, lower. And now, my friends, let's take flight. Flying locust, Shavasana. Inhale, lift the head, arms and legs. And let's stay up here for a few breaths. Maybe 5 rounds of breath here. Keep reaching out through the fingers, the toes, lifting the sternum, retracting the shoulders, shoulder blades, squeezing in the navel. Engage your mulaband. You'll notice here we have engaged Ashwini Mudra. Don't normally draw attention to this mudra, but we are today. Exhaling, let's release everything down to the earth. Take a moment, pressing through your hands. Let's rise up and come into child's pose. Balasana. Arms can be alongside your body. Palms face up. Now you can hear my breath has changed because we've been working. We're not kind of working through at a very fast pace, but we are really engaging the body here. We're engaging the fire element. So my breath feels like I'm having a real workout. That's my digestive fire. The breath is going. So I'm feeling like I've just run a marathon. Well, maybe not a marathon. Run up the hill. Rise up from Balasana into Virasana, hero's pose. Just bring your hands together in Agni Mudra here in front of the Manipur chakra. Left palm up, right hand, fingers curled and thumb extended. So naturally during this season, we want to turn inward. We want to retreat into hibernation. It's a period for restoration and introspection. But as we slow down, we want to retain the heat. We want to be able to feel rejuvenated. So we build ourselves and prepare for winter. Animals which hibernate prepare themselves for the season ahead. They get their metabolism invigorated by taking in extra food and nutrition so that when their digestive fire does plummet during hibernation, they can feed off all that they have accumulated and conserved and preserved for the season ahead. And that's what we're doing here. We're preparing our body for the season ahead. Closing your eyes. Visualize your whole self. Visualize in particular your circulation, your circulatory system, your respiratory system, the lymphatic system. All of the juices of your body flowing around, the vital life force energy that is contained within all of these. Bringing warmth, charged with energy. Om Agnaye Namaha. I am fired up with good health. I digest, I assimilate, I transform by drawing upon the element of fire. Let's release our hands, my friends, and let's come onto all fours, coming into cat-cow here, Marjariasana and Bithyasana. And here, I really want you to exaggerate this pulling up of the Mula Bandh, engaging the Mula Bandh, engaging the Uddiyana Bandh and the Jalandhar Bandh. Hug everything in. With everything in. So squeeze the Mula Bandh, hug the Uddiyana, Jalandhar tucked here. So the shoulders are really wide apart here. This is your cat pose, Marjariasana. And then lift the tailbone. So here, notice how the pelvic tilt is operating, what we were so reenacting right at the outset. So this is active here, feeling revitalized. And then let's tuck the toes, take the hands as wide as the mat. Inhale, lift up. Bend into the knees here, reach the tailbone back. Coming into this sort of tiger variation of mountain for the moment. And then let's reach the heels towards the earth, cycling and pedaling through here. And come into Parvatasana mountain pose here. Now here, my friends, I'm going to invite us to hold in this pose for a while so that we can begin to drain the lymphatic fluid. So your option here is to support the top of your head. Now you can place a brick or some folded blankets and rest the top of your head on your, so you might have to play around to find the angle of your brick so that you can rest the top of your head on your brick. So you can see that I'm creating a little bit of a lamp. I'm really wearing the wrong top today to show you, and my hair's going everywhere. Have a bend in your knees. So I'm resting my crown on top of my brick here to help drain the lymphatic fluid. So this is an option for you, my friends. If that feels too low for you, you can use a footstool, a low footstool. Remember, footstools are our magic bit of equipment in yoga. Multi-functional. Now, my friends, let's lift the head and walk the feet all the way to the top of the mat, coming into a forward fold at the top here. And again, we're going to hang out here in our forward fold. So again, you may choose to place some blocks if you want to, and you might need a few or a bolster. I don't have my bolster here, so I'm going to use a couple of blocks here so that I can rest the top of my head on the blocks. This could be your furniture, your sofa, a bolster or a large pillow, or you can just hang out here. That feels too high. Remember, you can be as creative as you want. And then really lovely. Let's uncurl the spine one vertebra at a time. So engage the navel by drawing it up towards the spine. And then unfurl to rise up here. Move really slowly, and your head is the last to rise up. So you maintain your balance. I don't know how you're feeling, but I'm feeling pretty good. Feel it's kind of, you feel like you're having, for me, it feels like I'm having a clearing. Let's have our feet hip distance wide. I'll turn to you so you can see me. And then bend into your knees. So you're almost coming into Utkatasana, strong pose or chair pose. Let's place our hands on our thighs. We're going to practice a practice that we call Agnisara. And Agnisara is a kriya that helps to really get the digestive system going. So I'm going to tuck everything in so you can see my abdomen. I think so. Let's see. Because if I'm wearing black, you can't really see everything, can you? So hands on your knees. Now, let's engage our Mulavandha. So squeeze the pelvic floor. Like drop the pelvic floor. Engage that with the Anabandha so that you have your root lock and your core lock at the navel lock engaged. And we're going to take a full breath in. Take a moment here, full breath out. And then the next round, we take the breath in and exhale the breath. Hold the breath out. Your Mulabandha is engaged. Your Uddiyana is engaged. Tuck your chin here. With the breath out, release and contract the lower abdomen. So let me just move my hand. So I have no breath in, my breath is out, and I'm contracting and releasing my lower abdomen. So this practice is called Agnisara. So with the breath out, pull up the abdomen underneath the ribs almost. Let's stop the action of the lower abdomen, release the chin, take a breath in slowly, release the breath, and we'll do that one more time, my friends. So let me just talk through what we're doing. We're doing a practice, a kriya, an action that is a cleansing practice. And what it does is really instigates the fire element, gets the essence, Sara, and Agni, fire, combusting. So we're coming into this sort of chair pose, strong pose. Squeeze the pelvic floor by squeezing at the perineum. Draw the navel into the spine so you've engaged your Mulabandha, your Uddiyana Bandha. Take a breath in. Release the breath out through the nose. So you've emptied all the breath. Tuck the chin. So now we have Mahabandha, the three great locks. And now we're going to release the abdomen and just flop the lower belly back and forth. And we do that by drawing the muscles of the abdomen up towards the rib cage. And then when you're ready, release the chin, take a breath in, take a full breath out, and rise to standing. So this is a practice, it takes time, this practice of Agnisara. And it's a really good workout for the abdomen. So anybody can do this. We can do this sitting on the earth, or we can do this standing. So we'll do again while we're on the earth later on. At the top of your mat, my friends, you should already be feeling invigorated. And if you're not, we're about to. We're going into 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar. Inhale, hands to sky. Keep your Surya Mudra, thumb to ring finger. Fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up towards the sky, gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Ardha Surya Namaskar. Twice more before we move into Surya Namaskar, my friends. I apologize for not explaining that fully. Inhale, halfway, hands on shins or thighs. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise up, gentle back bend. Hands to heart. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to fold forward. Halfway, fingertips on the earth or on your legs. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise up. Gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Adding on. Inhale, hands to sky. And you can move with your own breath here, my friends. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back with the right foot. Bring the right knee to the earth. Inhale, lift your gaze. Keep your fingertips on the earth for the moment. Exhale, tuck the toes. Plant your hands. Step back long with the left leg. Body parallel. Balasana. Exhale, knees. Untuck your toes. Bend into your elbows, chest, chin to the earth. Ashtangasana. Slide the knees away. Inhale, rising cobra. Exhale, move into mountain. Uttanasana. Bring the left knee to the earth, step forward with the right foot. Low lunge here, Chatakasana. Tuck the left toes, step forward with the left leg to meet the right foot. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to heart. You can always come into Agni Mudra here. Take a moment halfway through that first round. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Ardha Uttanasana. Fold, my friends. And then step back along with the left leg. Bring the left knee to the earth. Chatakasana. Low lunge or horse pose or equestrian pose. This is a good place to engage those buttocks by squeezing them in. Ashwin Mudra. Hands on the earth, step back along with the right foot. Plank, Balakasana. Knees, chest, chin to the earth, Ashtangasana. Slide onto your abdomen for Cobra, Bhujangasana. Rise into Mountain Parvatasana. Bring the right knee to the earth and step forward with the left foot. Chatakasana. Tuck the right toes and step forward with the right foot to meet the left. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Agni Mudra. Take a moment here, my friends. Feel that pumping of fire and heat around the body. Inhale, hands to sky with Surya Mudra. Exhale, fold down towards the earth. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hold. Step back with the right leg. Bring the right knee to the earth. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee and step back along with the left leg, body parallel. This time, my friends, let's Chaturangandasana to the earth or Ashtangasana as you please. Bend into your knees, lower to the earth. Inhale, rise up into up dog, Urdhva Mukha, Shavasana. Tuck the toes, back into mountain. Bring the left knee to the earth and step forward with the right foot. Rise up with the arms. Sink into that right hip. So we're doing the different variations of Surya Namaskar. Let's step forward with the left foot to meet the right. Surya Namaskar A, Surya Namaskar B, as they are sometimes referred to. In South Asian culture, we just refer to it Surya Namaskar. Inhale to rise up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Back into Agni Mudra. Om Agnaye Namaha. Halfway through the second round. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Let's step back along with the left leg this time. Bring the left knee to the earth. Rise up with the arms. Exhale, hands to the earth. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, step back along. Body parallel. Or your choice, Ashtangasana to the earth, rising Bhujangasana, or Chaturanga Dandasana to the earth and rise up in Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Your choice, my friends. Let's all meet in the mountain. Right knee to the earth, step forward with the left foot. rise to the sky. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step to meet the left foot. Rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Agni Mudra. 2 rounds completed. Third round, the option for the third round is to keep the knee lifted. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Step back long with the right leg. Option to keep the knee lifted or bring the knee to the earth. Inhale, rise up into high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Open with the arms to the side here for a moment, and then rise up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back long with the left leg, body parallel, Phalakasana. Chaturanga Dandasana or Ashtanga Asana to the earth, Yogi's choice. Rise up, Bhujangasana or up dog. Meet in mountain. Almost there, my friends. Let's bring the left knee to the earth if you had your knee to the earth, or reach back long and step forward with the right foot without bringing the left knee to the earth. Coming up into Anjaneyasana, high lunge. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step forward with the left foot to meet the right. Rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Agni Mudra. Om Agnaye Namaha. Nearly there, my friends. I'm going to complete this circle, this cycle. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, forward fold. Step back long with the left leg. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back long. Exhale to the earth. Inhale to rise up in Bhujangasana or Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Meet in the mountain. You can bring the right knee to the earth if you are using that option, or you can reach back with the left leg and step forward towards the left hand to come into high lunge. Inhale to rise up. Hands to sky. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step forward with the right foot to meet the left. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Agni Mudra. Wonderful work. So 15 minutes to do 3 rounds of traditional Surya Namaskar. Close your eyes here. Connect with your breath, with the vital life force energy coursing its way through your body, improving any congestion or mucus, clearing the way, cleansing the respiratory system, reactivating the digestive system, really to get everything moving so that we are not feeling, our immune system doesn't feel sluggish or lethargic. Our lymphatic system is flowing more freely. The hands, the feet, the toes, the fingers that normally feel cold, especially if you are Vata, Dosha, everything should be feeling warmed up. Inhale, hands to sky, gentle back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Let's step the right leg back. Release the right heel to earth, and then inhale to rise up into Warrior One, Virabhadrasana, hands to sky. So 45-degree angle on that right leg, bend into the left knee. Root through all four corners of the feet. Engage the Mula Bandh here by squeezing the pelvic floor. Draw in the navel to contain the energy around the lower chakras. And so you can feel here, again, here you can draw and pull up the sphincter and the perineum, contract the buttocks, so that we also have Ashwin Mudra here. Exhale, let's bring the hands to the Manipur, the solar plexus with Agni Mudra. Take a moment here. Open out the arms. Let's have the palms face up here, Mahavirabhadrasana. Cartwheel the right arm down towards the earth. Pivot on the ball of the right foot and reach up with the left arm. So you're cartwheeling your arms here to come into easy twist. Exhale, left hand to the earth. Step back with the left foot, body parallel. And here, my friends, Ashtanga Asana or Chaturanga Dandasana to the earth. Rise up in Bhujangasana or up dog. Into mountain. Take a moment here. And then let's reach back with the right leg long. Step towards the right foot. Release the left heel to the earth at a 45-degree angle and rise up in Warrior One on the right side. Arms reach up here. Now do all of the engagement here from the four corners of the feet. Activate the shins by hugging the calf muscles to the shins. Imagine that you are drawing the insides of your thighs towards each other. Engage the Mula Bandh and the Ashwin Mudra here by squeezing at the lower chakras here. Hug everything into the midline. Exhale, hands in Agni Mudra to the solar plexus. Open out the arms in Mahavirabhadrasana, palms face up with Surya Mudra here. Cartwheel the left arm up and over towards the earth. Rotate on the ball of that left foot and reach up with the right arm to the sky. Easy twist. As it's known, Parivrtta Konasana. Exhale, right hand to the earth. And then a big step forward with that left foot to the right. Forward fold here. Let's hang out here for a moment. Again, you can support the crown with a bolster or some bricks. Keep the navel hugged in. Inhale to uncurl your spine. Rise up one vertebrae at a time. Head is last. Take a moment here to acclimatize. And come into Agni Mudra here, my friends. And then let's reach up, fold down towards the earth so that we can come directly to the earth, onto our sit bones, and feet flat on the earth here. And so what we're going to practice here is not boat pose, Nakasana. So it looks like Nakasana. Nakasana is a sort of a variation of this. We're going to practice Agnisara, that churning of the lower belly that we practiced while we were standing in Utkatasana with our hands on our thighs. So here we can keep hands on thighs or hands on the earth. Again, let's start by squeezing everything into the midline and hugging it up and in. So squeeze the pelvic floor. And then, so you might be squeezing the perineum here. It may feel hard to feel, but direct the awareness there. Squeeze the sphincter. Engage the buttocks here, Ashwin Mudra. Draw the navel in towards the spine. So we have Mula Bandh and Uddiyana Bandh engaged. All of this is very active down here. Hands on the earth or hands on your thighs. Or you can have your hands reaching up, my friends. Your choice. Take a full breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the nose. Tuck the chin. And then let's activate the lower abdomen with the breath out. So we have this lock at the throat. We have a lock at the navel. We have a lock at the root. We have a lock at the sphincter, the Ashwin Mudra. And just kind of like sense the lower belly contracting and releasing, pumping in and out. And to do that, draw the muscles up towards the rib cage. And then as you draw the muscles up, the release will become quite natural there. You should feel your core muscles engaging. So this is like doing a sit-up. It's more effective than a sit-up because you're also like jiggling around your energy intentionally and with awareness. And then when you're ready, my friends, let's release the chin, take a breath in, full breath out. Sit up. Oh, that's a release. You can release all of the locks and the seals. The human body is like a map with gates and ladders, and energy is rising and falling. It's climbing and ascending and descending. The energy is moving around the body and we're guiding it. We are, with our mind's eye, we're providing the map. We are navigating the energy around our body. Let's come down to the earth, my friends. You'll be glad to come to the earth. Take a moment here. I'm going to do one round of bridge pose, Satu Bandhasan. And then, my friends, you can come into your Shavasana and just chill out for as long as you need here. Inhale, let's do that motion where we squeeze the Mula Bandh and the Uddiyana Bandh. That tilts the pelvis. Begin to lift the pelvis by reaching up with the pubis, reaching up with the tailbone, reaching up with the hips. And then this brings the chest and the chin together in a throat lock. Palms can stay flat on the earth, or you can scaffold with your arms. Imagine that you are squeezing a block between your thighs. Press through all four corners of the feet. And one more breath here. Reach up with the hips and pelvis. And then let's begin to unfold the spine one vertebra at a time, lower to the earth. And then when our tailbone connects with the earth, allow the pelvic bowl to tilt and relax here. Align for a moment and then release the legs, arms. So you come into your Shavasana. Cover yourself with a blanket, place an eye pillow over your eyes. Don't move, my friends, for a while. I'm going to join you in Shavasana today, so I'm going to stay here for a while because that got my fire juices flowing. And when you're ready to rise up, my friends, you know how to close your practice now. You rise up slowly, mindfully, then Om Shanti, perhaps your mantra, Om Agnaye Namaha, and then Dhanyavad. You know what to do, my friends. I'll see you next time. There's no class on Saturday, actually, because I'm up in Leeds for my pal's 50th birthday. So we'll be back next Wednesday and we'll do more of these winter practices, my friends. Thank you so much. I'm not going to move for a while. Dhanyavad. Say goodbye. Say goodbye.